Hello collectors, welcome to episode 20 of Statue Talk. I'm your host, Joe Prodzik. My co-host, as always, is Kwong Tran. Now Statue Talk is a show where Kwong and I sit around and talk about the latest statue news, previews, pre-orders, and updates to our statue collection. So thanks for joining us on this week's episode. Now Kwong, hit the music.
A donkey.
It's been a couple of weeks since we did a full episode of Statue Talk.
Yep, it's been a while.
Last week we released our San Diego Comic-Con and Wonder Festival.
Yep.
In
You
Japan.
sure it's not Winter Festival?
Japan. Well, yes. When it's in the winter, it's called the Winter Wonder Festival. This was the Summer Wonder Festival, so I don't know why I was thinking winter. Because last time we saw it was the winter, so I was thinking winter, but it's hot as hell in my house. Yeah. How could I think it was winter outside? It's 104 degrees last episode, but we've been gone for a couple weeks, but we've still been releasing lots of videos. We had that Wolverine unboxing.
Yeah, it was nice.
And after we shoot this episode too, Kwong is going to do his unboxing for his symbiote Spidey. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in our collection update. But Kwong, what have you been up to?
Not really, not that much. Finally finished school. I don't know if I passed.
School is boring. Move on to something else. He went to IKEA and bought himself another Detolf.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah, but we can talk about that on the collection update. But it's not really done yet. I was going to wait until after the Spider-Man review and then putting it in, but we'll see. But yeah, that's what I did. That was like 2 weeks ago.
And we've been playing Resident Evil 5 co-op on the PlayStation 4.
Yep.
Waiting
Joe dies
for,
a lot. A lot.
I do not.
A lot.
I do not. No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I've counted. It's 7-2, dude.
No.
You died 7 times while I died twice.
No.
You got killed by the chainsaw guy.
No.
Yeah.
I did get killed by the chainsaw guy, but then I whooped his ass right after.
Yeah, you did.
So, you live and you learn.
Yep.
So I've been still on a Street Fighter V craze.
Yeah, I know. Got the fight stick and everything ready to go. Got the chair.
Fight stick, comic books. Finally finished every arcade mode in Street Fighter 4. Wow. So I've been playing through the story mode on Street Fighter 5 and trying to play through survival mode to kind of transition from Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 5 because they do play differently. The timing is different, and I still think I suck at the game. I'm not going to try it online for a little bit until I get some more practice in. A lot of people say when you get a fight stick, though, that it takes some time to get better. Yeah. But I was instantly better with a fight stick than I was with a controller. It's easier to do the moves and the combos and the buttons and stuff. So I always played better at the arcade than I did with the PlayStation controller anyway. So I've still been mostly focused on Street Fighter V. Haven't really been watching any movies or anything. Actually, my wife and I... Oh yeah, we did go see Star Trek 3, right? I finally have wrapped my brain around this alternate Star Trek timeline and can enjoy it enough. It's actually a pretty good movie. I was able to enjoy it. And then we were going to go see Suicide Squad tomorrow, but I'm waiting for the AC guy to come and fix our air conditioner tomorrow, so I'll be hanging out doing that instead of going and seeing Suicide Squad. It's got mixed reviews. He's probably going to hate it. I'm probably going to love it just because they did... that's the way it was with Batman vs. Superman 2. And he's already said it's probably going to be a bad movie, so he's going into it expecting a bad movie. And I'm going into it kind of expecting a bad movie. But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt anyway. And I wanted to give speaking of back to Street Fighter V, I wanted to give a shout out to Angela Saigorichu, who got me the sweet Street Fighter shirt. See if you can see it from over at Evo. Even had it signed by the artist, so I'm never going to be able to wash this shirt, so I don't know why I had it signed, but hey, she asked me, you want it signed? I said, cool, let's have it signed. And so she got me that.
I forgot to show the back to you.
Yeah, there's not enough room in this in this room to be spinning around the way we have it set up with our table and camera and everything. But thanks to Angela for picking this t-shirt up for me at EVO. Kwong and I are going to be at EVO next year. Probably not because we both suck at Street Fighter.
It's not only Street Fighter, it's other games too. I can play Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers is for pussies?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Justin Wong, dude.
No, he plays Street Fighter a lot too. And for EG, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't think Smash Brothers is for pussies. I just don't really like it.
Because you just die a lot in it.
I've whooped your ass in it.
You
Yeah.
played Mega Man and you just fell off the entire stage.
That's just not true. By the end, I was whooping your ass.
Yeah, you were.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm not a big fan of Nintendo games anymore, although I am going to get that classic mini Nintendo system that's coming out.
Oh, yeah, that looks fun.
Right.
Real fun.
So we got lots to talk about in this week's episode. Let's get started with the previews and pre-orders. So first up, Kwong, we have some statues from DC Collectibles.
Yes.
So we're going to show a couple of Batman Black and White statues, which I have a couple in my collection. And they're pretty reasonably priced, $79.99. Mm-hmm. This one is the Batman Black and White statue by Jason Fabok. I don't know.
Fabok, I say Fabok.
Looks like another cool Batman Black and White.
Yeah.
And then the next one we have is by Kim Jung-ji. This is a little bit different take.
Yeah, it looks actually pretty cool.
Looks
actually
like
kind of just like a mechanism one.
It looks like a little mechanized. So all these Batman Black and White statues have different art styles from different artists.
It's really cool how they do that.
You don't have to invest a lot of money in some wacky looking statue. You can invest $80, get one of these little black and white statues.
Something for the black and white ones, do they have something to stand them up?
It's sitting right there.
Yeah, but this dude looks like he's like huge. He's like slipping over the platform.
They're smaller statues, so it doesn't take much to keep them into place.
Oh, okay.
And when you get a bunch of them, they look really cool together.
Yeah, that's what I was sticking to.
Yeah. So the next one we have from DC Collectibles is the Suicide Squad 12-inch statue, Harley Quinn and the Joker. Mm-hmm. This one is $249.99.
Yeah.
All of these DC Collectible statues, if you buy them direct from DC, you're usually going to pay a premium price.
Yeah.
But like this one's listed for $250. If you go to like an online toy store or something, you can get them for probably about $200.
Yeah. I really like how Harley Quinn looks on this one. I guess I'm still not used to how Jared Leto Joker looks yet. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't doubt his performance. I think the movie's all right, but I just don't. I don't know. It's a different take, and I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, you got to be able to accept different takes on comic book characters, because that's what comic books are all about. Mm-hmm. You get a new artist, you get a new story writer, and you're gonna have a different style on it. Even when Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder were doing their Batman run, they would do 6 or 7 issues, and then you'd have a break and another artist and different takes. So when you read comic books, you're kind of used to different takes. The Batman and the Batman main series is going to be one way. The Batman and the Detective Comics is going to be another way, different story. Yeah. That's not always the case, but a lot of the times it is. You got All-Star Batman, just different takes on the characters constantly. So I think we need to adapt that same thought process with movies too, right?
Because I think if this, I understand that this is a pair and everything, but if this was a separated piece and then connecting it into one, because some people might not like the Jared Leto, the new Suicide Squad Joker, because I really like the Harley Quinn in here. I probably would have got it for.
So DC Collectibles has already releasing individual figures, so this one is a statue of them together. A little bit on the pricey side for DC Collectibles, but honestly not their for their bigger statues. It's right in line, but like in comparison to like the black and white, it's a little bit on the pricey side. The next one we have from DC Collectibles. This is the Designer Series statue Superman and Lois Lane by Gary Frank. This one is also listed at $249.99, but again, you can probably find it for around $200.
Yeah.
think all of these are expected to arrive February 2017. So this is a Superman floating with his Lois Lane.
Yeah, my brother actually has the Superman with Wonder Woman, I think, and from Kuribuki, I think. Looks pretty cool too. Yeah. This one looks really nice.
Yeah.
How they have the Daily Planet too. So it's a iconic base, so it's perfect.
Yeah, and Superman is definitely lacking in my collection. I need to pick up a Superman.
Well, because Sideshow, canceled their Superman. Remember?
Well, Sideshow is more a classic Superman. Yeah. He's got his red underoos on still. Really cool looking piece. And I thought for sure I was going to pick him up, but I want to go more modern.
Yeah, that's why I think, the Prime 1 Superman looks pretty tight.
So this one is, in DC Collectibles is kind of medium quality. You're going to pay a medium price, you're going to get medium quality from them. But I have a couple of their statues.
Yeah, like the small ones are fine. Yeah, fine to have.
Yeah, so smaller scale, statues. So that's the Superman and Lois Lane.
Mephisto?
It's Mephisto, Kwong.
Mephisto?
And that leads us into a couple of previews from Imaginarium Art.
Yep. We haven't seen Imaginarium Art in a really long time, I feel.
Well, define really long time. If you mean a couple weeks, then yes.
I say like a month or two. We really haven't. I think the last thing we saw of them was the Iron Man chess. Or was that somebody else?
We probably went one episode without seeing anything from Imaginarium Art, but it has been a little bit quiet from them. So this is the Mephisto statue. Yeah. Right? I think this is going to be... I think they said this was going to be a 1/3 statue in a throne style.
Oh, nice. Okay. That'd be cool.
So it should be another big boy like their Aquaman.
Yeah. This one looks really good. I like that. The hair on this one is... So I'm guessing, do they have changeable heads or what's going on?
I'm guessing they have changeable heads.
I kind of like the one with the white hair so far for me. It just it feels like there's a lot more going on and more threatening, I feel. So that's really good on that taste. The red one, I feel like it just kind of blends in too much with his skin.
But that's how the character is.
Yeah, right? I know. But
so this is just a digital workup so far, so it's not paint. So we'll see more of that. Then we get to see some of their Transformers. Yeah. All right, the printed Transformers. This is...
No, this is not the dude with the cassette, right?
Yes.
Oh, it is?
This is Soundwave.
Okay.
Is this Soundwave?
No, I don't think so. Either that or they
Yeah, this is Soundwave. Yeah, okay. You can see the little bird here. It's hard to see, some of the details when they're just printed.
Yeah, it's true.
So you get to see the little bird here. I don't think they've put the little cassette tape here. And then they have this other Transformer. I always forget the name of this guy. And in every episode, someone tells me the name of it, but I always forget the name of this guy. So Transformers looking good from...
I'm liking it.
Yeah, from Imaginarium Art.
Definitely liking it.
And now we have a little picture of... This is a Bishoju statue from Kotobukiya.
Bishoju. Just the same company?
No, that's the name of the line of statues. Female statues. Nice. Kind of similar in their art style and art direction. I did like Bishoju, Harley Quinn, Lois Lane, Wonder Woman, stuff like that. Kind of the art style is all similar. So this is the Loki.
Oh, nice.
Right, the Loki statue.
Yeah, I like it.
Kotobukiya is another company that makes good smaller scale statues.
I agree.
And now...
Sneak preview, the game where you died a lot in.
Yeah, now we're going to take a look at some previews from Prime 1 Studio. First up is some previews of Bloodborne.
Yep. Game I haven't played, but you played a little bit.
Yeah, you're too much of a wimp to even try it.
Just never asked to
borrow it. At least I tried it.
I just never had the chance to borrow it.
I may have died a lot, but at least I tried it. But anyways, I really like the art style and environment of Bloodborne.
I heard the soundtrack is really good too.
So we get to see a couple of digital teasers of their Bloodborne statues. Really cool for Bloodborne fans. And then we have a...
Berserk.
From
the anime series. Yeah, this one's
series.
This one's going to be crazy. I don't know if they're going to do... I'm curious to see if they're going to be doing the old art or the new art. There's a lot of people who are a fan of both, but this anime is just brutal, just lots of killing, death. It's one of a lot of people's favorites. I've seen the old school one, but the new one that just came out, I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't watched it, but I am interested in this one. Lots of people said good things about Berserk, so Prime 1 has some Berserk collectibles coming. And now we're getting to see
more of the
preview, or actually not a preview, it's actually a pre-order
already
of the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns Batman statue from Prime 1.
Nice.
And so, Kwong, you didn't know this was up for pre-order?
I did not know this was up.
You do not follow Statue Review on Facebook?
I do. I saw a picture. I didn't say that you got it.
I didn't say I got it.
This is what I'm saying. I saw it. But...
So, The Dark Knight Returns Batman is available for pre-order. Guess what? If you weren't paying attention, you probably missed out on the exclusive edition because it sold out within the day.
What's the one the exclusive come with?
A little Batarang.
Okay.
What all Batman exclusives come with? Yeah. A Batarang.
God.
So, if you missed out on the exclusive, you didn't miss out on
too much. Yeah. And a lot of people have been getting I don't know if it's I'm pretty sure it's Sideshow where they do the waitlist for the exclusive, and a lot of people have been getting in as well. Have you seen that?
Lots of people get it.
Yeah.
Jump on a waitlist. I would recommend jumping on the waitlist if you want the exclusive version. Because chances are you're going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people order these things, and then a lot of people are canceling their 1/3s as well.
Exactly.
Some people get this Frank Miller Batman, and then Jim Lee Miller Batman is going to come out, and they're going to cancel Frank Miller for Jim Lee, and then David Finch is going to come out. So many Batman statues that they're revealing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are canceling their Harley Quinns to get this Frank Miller Batman statue.
This quarter scale?
No.
1/3?
Yeah.
I thought you said you were going to pass up on this last episode.
I am passing on it.
But then why do you... I'm so confused.
Kwong, this is the previews and pre-order section where we talk about what's coming out on preview and pre-order. So this is Prime 1's pre-order this week. And so it's available for pre-order now. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So Frank Miller Batman, $969.99. You can do payment plans on the Sideshow website for as little as $109.12 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I would jump on the wait list for the exclusive if you can, if you want them. Otherwise, it's not really a big deal to get the regular version of this one, right?
Because it's not much of a huge difference. There are some statues that Sideshow has that are super exclusive that I felt was kind of important for the exclusive. For example, the Amazing Spider-Man that we were talking about. I want to say Arkham Knight and had an exclusive too, no?
Yeah, just another stupid hand.
Oh, okay.
So the thing about Sideshow's exclusive is they cost the same as the regular.
Yeah, that's true.
So, if it's some stupid hand, you're paying the same price and you get an extra stupid hand, right?
Because I think for exclusive, the only different one would probably be like Pop Culture Shock, where they change the entire color of the hero, like Player 2 and all that stuff. That's usually their exclusives.
No, their exclusives are usually sometimes it's an art print, sometimes it's a second change out head, because they have their exclusives and then they have their Player 2 versions, which is different from the exclusives, right? So Frank Miller Batman, lots of people excited about it.
Yeah, I was excited for this one too.
Some people asking if they're going to do a Frank Miller Joker too. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see. So 1/3 fans, get your wallets ready. He sold out fast within 24 hours. So it's the Frank Miller Batman. I'll post that link if you want to jump on the wait list or order the regular version of Frank Miller Batman in the description of the video below. So anything else from Prime 1?
No.
Dark Knight Returns. Oh yeah,
well,
we got another announcement. Prime 1 got the license for Injustice 2 video game. Mm-hmm. So hopefully this is a quarter scale license.
Yeah, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Because I when you're seeing the trailer, I felt like the suit, Prime 1 can kind of do a lot because there's battle damage armor and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So I'm very excited to see what they're going to have, because the game hasn't came out yet, obviously. But then I kind of like how the Flash looked a little bit on this one. And also Batman with the red, the Batman Beyond sign. I was like, damn, that looked tight.
Yeah, so there are lots of different skins for the characters in fighting games. And so it does open up a big
possibility.
Possibility. Yeah. Prime 1's coming out with a lot of stuff, a lot of licenses.
Because it would just be interesting if they like, because like we were talking about exclusive, would they actually do like a whole different exclusive where like you can kind of do like the Arkham Knight and Batman where you can change out all their stuff. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of crazy, but yeah.
We don't really know a lot about the game yet. We haven't seen many of the characters or their designs, so it's hard to really say what we're going to get. But Injustice 2, every battle defines you. I like the first game. Yeah. Not convinced about the second game based on the trailers I've seen so far. Okay, so now we're going to check out a couple of teasers from Prime 1's G.I. Joe line. Yep. They're showing... No, they're not showing Kerbalala.
I know, but that's the first thing I think now because you got me into saying it.
This is the Wolf Timber that they're going to be putting on one of their statues. And then we're seeing, looks like Scarlet here. Digital sculpts.
I like the dude that goes like that. Huh? We see him later too? Or no? The dude that goes like this? Is that it?
What dude?
I don't know, but just the dude, I saw it earlier. On Statue Review. No?
Those are the two G.I. Joe previews.
No, there was a dude that goes like this too. The guy with the white mask and the black thing.
Are you thinking about The Witcher?
No. I'm pretty sure it was G.I. Joe.
I don't know what he's talking about. But now we got another preview of Swamp Thing.
Nice. Because in the beginning I was thinking, yeah, that's a Swamp Thing, right? And then he said,
Swamp Thing. So yeah, another iconic DC character coming to Prime 1 Studio.
Yep.
So that's it for Prime 1 Studios this week. Now, Kwong, we're going to talk about some Pop Culture Shock, who has a big pre-order on Monday.
Yep.
But before that, we're going to look at a couple of previews that they've showed us on their Instagram and in their newsletter, which comes out every Sunday.
We got some Zangief.
Yeah, first, the quarter scale Zangief that they're working on.
Yeah.
Seen a little bit of a face, which looks really cool.
Really good.
And then we see that they have started to take pictures of the completed statue, hoping to see a little teaser in Sunday's newsletter. Right?
Yeah.
They're taking pictures in a gallery. That means pre-order is going to be in a week or two, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they got lots of Street Fighter stuff coming out. In their newsletter, they also showed that they're going to be doing yet another Ryu statue. This one is from Street Fighter V, right? So they're doing the V-Trigger version. So the V-Trigger versions, they do in 1/6 scale. Okay, like at Chun-Li, they had Nekali so far, and this is the Ryu. It would be nice to have like a 1/4 scale regular version.
And then a 1/6.
And a 1/6 V-Trigger.
Like Eric Sosa kind of thing?
Nope, because Eric Sosa's is the same statue. Exactly. And
so you want different.
Scale.
Different. Okay.
From Pop Culture Shock, they have different statues. So if they were to release they did a 1/6 scale in the Kali and his V-Trigger, so he's completely different in his V-Trigger. He's got the light up red hair and stuff. Whereas in regular, he just has these little sort of dreadlock looking things. So completely different statue. But Ryu would be probably pretty similar because his V-Trigger just has like lightning fists.
Yeah.
So depending on the V-Trigger, there's either a small or a dramatic difference, just depending on the character.
For this picture, it looks like a really good piece, to be honest. And Pop Culture have always done amazing pieces. This one looks really good, I think.
Yeah, I think their Street Fighter V stuff is actually digitally rendered from the game assets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but like the 1/3, they still sculpt a lot of the bodies and stuff like that, right? So now we're seeing the next 1/3 scale Mortal Kombat statue that they're working on. This is Melina. Yeah, Melina. One of the female characters from Mortal Kombat. So more 1/3. Companies keep coming out with more 1/3, and I am after having 2 in my collection. I'm over it.
You're tapping out.
Almost, because I still have Akuma.
Yeah.
Sexy Ryu, and whatchamacallit, Sub-Zero. So those I think will be my last ones, unless someone does something crazy. I don't know what, but that's it. And now we have information for the big Pop Culture Shock pre-order on Monday. PCS pre-orders are always on Mondays.
Monday around 3, I think.
3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I gotta figure out, I might be driving, as usual, I might be driving on my way home from work when this happens, so we'll see what happens. I might need to pull over in order to get this pre-order.
Yeah. And it's Oni Akuma. That's the one we're talking about? No?
Yeah, Oni Akuma. Yeah. So they are going to have 3 different versions of the Akuma statue.
Okay.
They have what they call their regular retail version.
Yep.
Right? Now let me bring this up.
Should you help you pre-order it?
No. Last time I helped you pre-order a statue, I told him I didn't need his help. He bought 2 1/3 scale reuse statues, and he bought the one that nobody really wanted.
I just canceled both of them anyways.
Yeah, he ended up canceling them. So they have 3 versions of the Oni Akuma, which is a highly desired piece from Ultra Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 4. I don't know which version of Street Fighter 4 he actually popped up in, but I know he's in Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
So the regular version, retail version as they call it, is $399.99. And he doesn't come with anything special, right? And then we have bless you.
Thank you.
Then we have the Pop Culture Shock Mad Demon exclusive.
Nice.
So the exclusive version comes with a what is the exclusive?
Interchangeable heads. Handcrafted polystone figure with interchangeable heads, LEDs, removable.
I guess it's the interchangeable head. So there's not a huge difference in the interchangeable head. The other one has beads too.
Oh, beads too? Okay.
The other one has prayer beads. But the interchangeable heads, there's only a slight difference in the face, the mouth. Mm-hmm. And that one is $499.99, limited to 250 pieces, right?
These are I think it's gonna be like a Ryu again, you think?
Yeah, I think it's gonna sell out very quickly.
Yeah. I think the price on this one, because the last ones we were ordering at 1/3, so price on this one is super reasonable, and I really like this piece. All 3 of them look really good.
It's a little bit more expensive traditionally than their other Street Fighter 1/4s, but this one has light up hair.
Yeah.
So that's where your cost is going to come in. And then the third version,
Summer Demon,
is the Summer Demon exclusive. Same edition size, 250 pieces. This one is slightly more expensive at $419.99, right? So this one looks really badass.
Yeah. Right? Now that we saw 3, which one are you planning on getting?
I'm planning on getting the regular version.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about also getting the Demon exclusive.
Both?
Because it's awesome.
Summer Demon or Mad Demon?
I'm getting the regular exclusive version and thinking about getting the Summer Demon. Why would I get the regular version and the regular exclusive
Then why don't you
version?
get the
You're trying
Mad
to confuse
Demon
people.
and the Summer Demon.
You're trying to troll me and our viewers.
No, I'm not.
So I'm thinking about getting both versions of the statue, just because there is such a difference between the Summer Demon and the regular exclusive version. So, yeah. These are both estimated ship date of Q3 2017.
Okay. So a year from now.
So, honestly, we can expect it beginning of 2018. Pop Culture Shock says they are working on the speed of their production, but they are never going to sacrifice quality for speed.
Yes.
So, yeah, lots of stuff been delayed. About 6 months lately. Some of the other pieces a lot longer. So, I'm guessing we'll see this in 2018.
Yeah.
Am I really going to order statues next Monday for 2018?
Seems like it.
It's not even 2017 yet.
Yeah.
But, I'm on a Street Fighter kick.
Mm-hmm. This is all you do the Raging Demon like every single fight.
So. I do the Raging Demon every now and then, yeah.
I know. Yeah.
So, Oni Akuma is Akuma when he's completely purged himself of all humanity. He's just a demon, just a beast. Right?
Just like you.
So, just like me. I still have a little bit of humanity left.
So big.
So that's the big pre-order from Pop Culture Shock. You want to be there a few minutes before 3 o'clock to make sure you're on there. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do my best to be at a computer or pulled over on the side of the freeway trying to get one of these things. I'll just have to make sure I'm taking my work break at that time or something.
Yep.
So that's it this week from Pop Culture Shock. Well, now we're going to talk a little bit about Sideshow Collectibles.
Yep.
Before we get to their pre-order this week, I wanted to show a little teaser that came up in San Diego Comic-Con that I haven't shared yet.
Yeah.
So this came from like a collectibles panel during San Diego Comic-Con. So this is a screen capture from that. Mm-hmm. So it shows Sideshow working on a premium format figure for Ray and BB-8, right? So, expecting to see those two fall of 2016.
To come out or just a pre-order?
Pre-order.
Okay.
They won't come out fall of 2016. What are you, crazy?
Only one could wish.
Do you even watch the show?
Yeah, I do.
You know what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So, it'll be interesting to see if these come together or if they're sold separately. But more Star Wars Force Awakens statues coming for Star Wars collectors. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to take a look at Sideshow's pre-order this week. So this is from Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. Mm-hmm. This is the Wolf Predator Legendary Scale Bust.
Yeah. Did we see a little bit of this on the Halloween Fest? No? Is that somebody different?
Halloween Fest.
You know what I mean. The October one. Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest? Dude, it's like August.
I remember seeing this piece in the past.
We didn't see this Halloween.
No?
No, this only came out a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So this is the Legendary Scale Bust for $649.99. That's a hefty price tag for a half-scale bust, right?
Yeah. But it's the license, I'm guessing.
Predator, super detailed. You got lots of details, lots of spikes, lots of dreadlocks. Yep. And this does look like it has a lot of killer detail. You can put it on a payment plan for $75 a month, Kwong.
You sure can.
You sure can. So really cool bust. I thought for a second about getting this, but $650. I don't know if I like Predator enough to spend that much money. For me personally, but there are lots of Predator fans out there who will. I thought about getting one of these busts. But I'm going to save my money for a couple other pre-orders. So expected to ship between September and November 2017. So these pre-orders we're already starting to get into the end of 2017.
I think it's going to be like that for next year too when we do that.
It's not even the end of 2016. Yeah. What are we doing to ourselves? Man, you see how far my budget goes. And now we're going to be ordering stuff. Pop Culture Shock is going to be 2018. Mm-hmm. Just the crazy things that we Polystone addicts do, right?
Yeah. Once you dip your toes in, man.
Yep. So you can order that Wolf Predator Legendary Scale Bust now. I'll post a link in the description of the video, so if you want to go over to Sideshow and get some business done, you can go get that done. So that's really it from Sideshow Collectibles. They have been releasing a lot of stuff in their What's New section. Art prints and a lot of figures. A lot of figures which we don't really cover. They got Batman figures. They got smaller scale Bebop and Rocksteady statues. They got Iron Man, of course, and they have all the Suicide Squad Hot Toys, all that good stuff is on there. They have an art print, Superman and Lex Luthor, their Dark Phoenix art print, but this is a Statue Talk. So if you want to see about any of the other stuff, click on the What's New section.
Sideshow.
Yeah, click on the What's New section. It'll take you to all that stuff. All that stuff. Lots of good art prints. I actually have one of the art prints coming, hopefully in a couple weeks. Punisher and Daredevil.
Nice. Yeah.
Let's go back to the Wolf Predator for a minute, because Sideshow actually did something different with this pre-order.
What they do?
Because normally pre-orders come out on Thursdays around noon, and this one did too. But in the case of the Wolf Predator, they actually sent out invitations on Wednesday to order it before time.
Whoa.
That's what they do with their art prints. Usually their art prints come out Monday at like 10 o'clock or something. But some collectors get invitations over the weekend to order it early, like I did with the Punisher and Daredevil art print. So they did the same thing with Wolf Predator. They said anybody who has shown interest in Predator statues in the past will get an invitation to order the Wolf Predator early.
It's really good stuff.
And I got one of those emails. I hadn't ordered any Predator stuff, but I still got one of those emails, probably because I order a lot from them. Yeah. But this is a really cool statue. If I had a little bit more money in my budget, I might add a Wolf Predator to my collection. Really cool.
It's a good piece.
Yeah. I do like those Predator movies. So that's it's gonna be it for Sideshow Collectibles this week. And now, Kwong, last but not least, XM Studios. Yeah, XM Studios. Showing us some previews again. They've been a little quiet.
Yep.
They're focusing on STGCC, which is like a con in like Singapore.
Yep.
Hopefully we get to see pictures of that.
Oh, we will. We definitely will. I'm sure of that.
Now, XM Studios doesn't usually do like Sideshow did, where they posted a bunch of pictures of the event on their website.
I'm sure since we're in the collectors group, a lot of people who are live there are going to do it. Just like, remember there was that one thing that we went, it was somewhere in China or something like that.
Yeah, and we didn't get a lot of pictures from that. We didn't. We didn't.
I thought we did.
We didn't.
Okay.
We didn't.
All right.
Otherwise, we would have made a special video. No, we wouldn't have, but I remember we said we were going to get a lot of pictures, and then we didn't get a lot of pictures.
Okay. I thought we did.
Just because probably a lot of the collectors that go there are probably posting in like Singapore groups and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that's where you need to be, Kwong.
Got it.
You need to be in those groups.
So there, we made Black Panther.
Yeah, so they updated the base for the Black Panther.
Yep.
Instead of a sort of traditional African look, they went with a more Wakanda look.
Yeah, because apparently I think Marvel had a little input on this one. I don't know if that's what I read on the Facebook.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, all the stuff has to go through Marvel to get approved.
Yeah.
Black Panther. I have this one on order.
Yeah. No, this is the one you wanted.
Yeah, Black Panther. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this one.
I like it better now, too, though.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're seeing, we've been seeing some pics. They're working on Cable again, right? He's been posted in, a lot of these that we're showing have been posted in the
Collectors Group.
Not Collectors Group, but I'm a part of a group where you can buy XM Studios statues. Okay. So a lot of this stuff is already going up for order, even though it's not up for pre-order on their website. So, XM retailers know what allotment they're getting ahead of time, and they can pre-sell it as quickly as they want to. So a lot of these going up for order already. So this is
new. I don't think I've seen this, did we?
We have seen this. Oh, okay. So XM Studios is giving us some teasers of what they're going to be showing at STGCC.
Got it.
So this is their Captain America.
Yeah, is this the one where you didn't like the base?
Yeah, we've seen it, but we haven't seen it painted. Oh, so this is our first glimpse of it being painted. Yeah. Right, and this is the classic kind of mask on him. And we see their Japanese-style Catwoman.
It's not bad. This is interesting. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. Mm-hmm. Not for me.
Yeah.
And we get to see Hulkbuster.
If I had the money, I'd still buy this. That looks such an amazing piece, especially since he can go inside the suit too. That's great.
Yeah. Second one, yeah. He can be going inside a suit. So that's going to be an awesome statue.
Yeah, and it's going to be really expensive, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing
2 to 3
in the USA, you're going to have to probably pay about $2,000 for it. $2,500, I would guess. Now we're seeing a little bit of the Kingpin.
Nice. Oh, yeah, we haven't seen this guy in a really long time. Yeah, I remember we were talking about last time was that being able to move that chest piece either right in front of him or to the side, to how you wanted to display it.
Yeah, looks like you'll be able to move it.
Yeah.
Namor the Submariner.
Yeah, I don't know much about this character, but he's pretty cool. I like him.
He's the Aquaman of Marvel.
Yeah,
I don't know which one was first, but
I think I think there was a talks of The Rock doing him or something like that.
No,
but not anymore.
Not The Rock doing Namor. The Rock's gonna play Shazam.
Yeah.
But
no, Black Adam. I thought.
Yes, Black Adam. Yeah, not Shazam. Black Adam. And so Namor looks really cool. You need to have a Namor if you're going to have a Illuminati Avengers set. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's cool. Now we're seeing, this is the motorcycle from the Punisher.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
They're putting a real chain on the motorcycle.
That's really cool.
That's
really nice touch.
Really cool touch, right? Yeah. Just like they put silver on Black Bolt, now they're going to put real chain on that motorcycle. I personally don't like the motorcycle, but they're going to give it some good quality.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now this is Quicksilver.
Yeah, when I was looking at this piece, it looks good, but I think it's going to look so much better when it's painted. Because you see that fadeness, when he's about to run super fast. If you're having a printed version like this, it looks a little weird, but then just wait for it to be painted. I'm sure it's going to look great. Yeah,
and we're not seeing a great angle of it here. We'll see more later on. Mm-hmm. And now we're seeing that, guess what? XM Studios is now also working on
Transformers.
And
this is, I remember you said you wanted a classic one like this, though. No?
Yeah, I would like a classic Optimus Prime. It's not in the cards right now from any company. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so another company jumping into the Transformers. We got now we have XM Studios, Imaginarium Art, Prime One, all mixing it up.
Everybody's just
mixing it up in the Transformer line. Lots of competition. So competition means people get lots of variety, lots of different choices, right? So that's it.
It's very rare to see a lot of different companies doing the same piece and looking the same. They all look different to where you can choose which way you want it to be.
Yeah, they got to be different. So that's good for variety, and it's good for competition. Good for collectors, but bad for collectors who are addicts and have to buy them all. Mm-hmm. That's the thing is we're gonna have to. For me too, I'm gonna have to start being more pickier, more choosier because companies coming out with so many different things, and I just have to get it into my brain. You can't buy them all.
Yeah.
You shouldn't try to buy them all. Trying to buy every statue that comes out. Ooh, I like that statue. I'm going to buy it. It doesn't really fit my collection. Then when you get it, you're like, man, why did I order this thing? It doesn't fit at all. So that's it for XM Studios. That's it for the previews and pre-orders. Now it's time for our collection update. Now it's time to get to our collection update. Kwong, we're going to start with you.
Really nothing much besides went to IKEA, Detolf, got that symbiote Spidey that's coming through. So most likely I'm going to leave it here because we're gonna do the statue review on it.
Nothing much, Kwong. Nothing much. You're getting your very first statue from Sideshow.
I haven't opened it yet.
And it's nothing much. You got to be excited.
But it's like I've seen so many pictures, and it's I don't know.
So we got Symbiote Spidey sitting out in the living room, ready for Kwong to do his first unboxing. He's going to unbox his first Sideshow statue that he bought himself. It's an exciting day, and it's no big deal. But you bought a Detolf to put him in?
Yeah, I bought a Detolf to put him in. Should hold him. I'm going to do the double plated like you told me to do last time. Other than that, nothing. Just... I put the Detolf in everything in my closet already, but most likely next time when we're out on the show again, I'll have a picture for everybody to see it. It should be done already. So.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing that Symbiote Spidey of his. Yeah. Gotten kind of mixed review. People have started to get him.
Yeah.
It's gotten mixed reviews, but We'll wait to see it in person before we decide if we like it or not. But it's his first Sideshow piece that he's going to be unboxing himself. So I think that's pretty exciting. So what's new with me? What's going on with my collection?
Wolverine.
I got Wolverine.
Sold Rocky.
Rocky is not sold yet, but I decided Rocky from Blitzway doesn't really fit my collection. I bought it as kind of an impulse buy. And yeah, so he's up for sale. I think about letting him go. He's still boxed up. But that was kind of an impulse buy, and I put a $100 deposit down, so I didn't want to lose that.
Because you watched Creed.
Well, I love the Rocky movies. Yeah. I just don't know where I'm going to put him and where he fits in the collection. So that's why I decided to probably let him go. What else? I'm thinking about selling a couple other pieces. I was thinking about selling XM Daredevil. I'm thinking about letting him go. Just because his modern look.
It's not for you.
I like him. I like him a lot. I think he's a really well-made statue. I think he kind of stands out from the rest of my collection a little bit, so that's why I was thinking about letting him go. Okay. And yeah, I was thinking about maybe letting Darth Malgus go.
It's one of my favorite pieces, though.
Yeah, because I've sold most of the Star Wars collection already.
Anakin, or are you still packed up?
Anakin's still here, so problem is I want to sell Anakin too. Problem is his box is falling apart. So yeah, his foam that he came in, his shipper is all falling apart. So I got to figure that out first. So I was thinking about selling a couple of those statues. This week I have the busts for the Prime 1 Batman are coming on Monday. Been charged and shipped. And then last PCS newsletter, they had their warehouse gem was a Gokin exclusive they found hanging out in their warehouse. So I picked one of those up. And I spent too much money this month by doing so. So that's another reason why I might be selling Rocky is because I bought something else on impulse. So Gokin is the sensei of Ryu and Ken, Street Fighter, and also the brother of Akuma. And so after playing old Street Fighter Flower, I clicked on that warehouse gem. It said, ooh, Gokin. And I had been looking at him the past couple of days at auctions for him on eBay and people selling him on the BST. And then when he popped up direct from Pop Culture Shock Strong Fist exclusive edition, I was like, boom, get it. So I was like, oh man, now I'm over my budget for the month. Not really over my budget for the month, but we spent a lot of money to fix our air conditioner. Yeah. So that kind of hit me a little bit. So I'll have those two coming.
Very exciting.
I've heard that Gaming Heads has been posting that Tally and Morden are close to being done from the Mass Effect. So that's on the table.
You've been waiting for that one for a really long time. I think like almost a year now.
Mm-hmm. And then ARH is posting that they're getting their shipments in. So Death Dealer on Horse should be making his way here in the next couple of weeks as well.
In peace, hopefully. In peace.
It's coming in 3 boxes.
Peace.
The shipping or the foam is supposed to be the same, but it's supposed to be more carefully created and carefully packed. So yeah, hopefully he comes without any damage, because I don't want to deal with that again. Nobody does.
Yeah. So what did you end up doing with Golden Aries for?
Golden Aries is still sitting in the box. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. He's a little bit broken. It's not a big fix for him. I don't know if I want to risk shipping him again and shipping him back. Even though they said, ARH said they would give me a replacement instead of fixing it. You know, they still have to ship it back, and I don't know if I want to risk that again. So I'm either thinking about selling it cheap for someone who does want to fix him and paint him, or just going and having him painted myself. So, yeah, that's about it. I need to spend some time in my collection room, sort of cleaning it up a little bit after the Arkham Knight box still sitting in here, Wolverine box still sitting in here. Now your symbiote Spidey is still going to be sitting in here. I've been rearranging my garage and trying to figure out where the hell to put all these brown boxes and art boxes.
That's tough to, we already having room to make room for the pieces, but now we got to make room for the boxes too. It's tough.
So yeah, I was thinking about getting a storage space, but it's like $150 a month.
Yeah.
And I can buy a new motorcycle for that. For that payment. So, just got to rearrange my garage a little bit more and get some of this stuff out there. So that's all that's been going on with my collection. So Kwong, do you know what time it is?
Question of the week.
It's time for the question of the week. Now, Kwong, question of the week last week was, what line from Prime 1 Studios are you most looking forward to? We all know Prime 1 is coming out with all kinds of stuff. They got the Arkham Knight line.
Yeah.
They got their Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
They got G.I. Joe. They got their anime, so that's the Guyver, Berserk. I think they even said One Punch Man, all kinds of Evangelion. Mm-hmm. All kinds of anime stuff. What else they got? DC, New 52.
Yeah, New 52 I think would be mine.
Marvel. Right? Yeah. You already know about that. Mm-hmm. Witcher. Bloodborne.
Yeah. It's all over the place.
All kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. All kinds of stuff. Dark Knight Returns. Yeah. So, we asked, what are you most looking forward to, right?
Mm-hmm. Did you answer last time?
We're not answering yet. We're not answering yet. We're going to let our viewers answer first, Kwong. And we're going to start here with statues, figures, and more. He says, I have some Batman Arkham Knight statues pre-ordered, which I am very excited for, but I can't wait to see what anime statues they do, as the market is seriously lacking in quality, large scale, 1/5 or larger anime statues.
So I feel like Kurobuki is only mostly a little bit of a Good Smiles too. Do a little bit of anime, but not too much.
Well, Good Smile does a lot of anime, but that's in their Japanese store.
Yeah.
So, and they're smaller scale. Kotobuki stuff, smaller scale.
I'm curious, since Prime 1's making them, will most of them all go on Sideshow?
Yeah, Sideshow's their distributor in the United States.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I'm assuming that they will all go on Sideshow. So Berserk.
Yeah.
Right? Lots of stuff like that. So Squizzy says that he's looking forward to most from Prime 1. I think you all probably already know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Anything TMNT, I am all in for. Can't wait to see what they have to review at SDCC or Wonderfest from this line. Yeah, so I would also give anything for them to make a turtle van or truck from the new movie. That would be sick. So that would be sick. A turtle van or turtle truck would be really cool.
Yeah, kind of like how Prime 1's doing the Batman mobile. That'd be really cool if they did that. Because I don't see anybody ever doing that before. Like, we've seen a toy of it, you know what I mean?
Oh,
but
yeah.
we haven't seen like an actual statue. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I would like to see that as well. And there, even though the movie has got, less than stellar reviews, character design I still really like.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what do we else? Collector Bro says, I have to say I'm most excited about Prime 1's quarter scale Marvel statues. I would like to see a quarter scale Iron Man from them, as I, like you, really want to add an Iron Man to my collection. Yeah. One of the holes in my collection
is an Iron Man and Superman.
Iron Man, right? So Prime 1 is making a couple of stuff that I have holes for, right?
Yeah.
Superman being one.
You skipped somebody up there.
Who did I skip?
Bedlam?
Yeah, Bedlam also says quarter Marvel line from Prime 1. So lots of people looking forward to the Marvel line from Prime 1. So Kwong, start with you.
I kind of want to say probably the anime too, because after we saw that Vegeta episode, it was kind of made me, reminisce back in the days. So I'm kind of looking forward to see how they would do with the animes. Mm-hmm. It'd be really cool.
More Dragon Ball Z, huh?
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. Like, even though since the Vegeta was so expensive, that's the only reason why I didn't get it. But it looked like a really good piece.
Yeah, so what am I looking forward to most from Prime 1? Since I've kind of cooled on the 1/3 scale, it's a little bit narrowed down for me. I'm looking forward to their new 52 DC line.
Good choice.
Looking forward to The Witcher, but
yeah, you still need to finish the game.
Yeah, well, it's a long game.
Yeah.
But I think the line that I've been most impressed with so far has been G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
That really does bring me back to my childhood, and more than any other cartoon, more than Transformers, more than Voltron, more than anything, I was a huge G.I. Joe fan. Yeah. And I had a lot of those as a kid. And that Serpentor looks really cool.
Yeah. You get a Serpentor, I get the Commander Cobra.
Cobra Commander?
Yeah. Good choice.
You're not going to get a Cobra Commander.
I might. That looks really tight.
Have you even seen the G.I. Joe movie?
The one with Channing Tatum and The Rock and all that? Or are you talking about those cool ones?
No, not the G.I. Joe with Channing Tatum.
I've seen the animation a little bit, but
not I'm talking about G.I. Joe, the movie. Kick ass as a kid. The one with Serpentor and Cobra.
La, 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 la.
Exactly. So that's the line of statues from Prime 1 I'm really looking forward to.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been really impressed with what we've been seeing so far, and that really has the nostalgia factor kicking in for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's it for this week's question of the week. Mm-hmm. Next episode, we will come back with a new question for you. So, Kwong, now it's time for our featured video.
Yep.
And this one comes from the King of Customs.
Yes.
Daniel Hinze, formerly known as Daniel Ocean.
Okay.
Oh, that was his old Facebook name. I think Facebook made everybody change their make-believe names.
Yeah.
But this is the Magneto quarter-scale statue Age of Apocalypse version. This is a custom statue, already sold out.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, yeah. Great piece.
Daniel Hinze, a custom statue maker.
Mm-hmm.
Made my Batman Online, right? Made that Bane that I used to have, right? So known for making
great
customs, great customs. Responsible for lots of heads, lots of custom heads.
Mm-hmm.
Did that Wolverine statue.
Yeah.
Does a lot of great customs. So this is his Age of Ultron custom statue. Don't ask him, don't ask me how or where to buy it.
Because they're all sold out.
They're all sold out. They do only like...
couple pieces.
Yeah. Very limited. Yeah. But looks really super cool.
Yes, it does.
So...
check it out.
Yeah, check out Daniel Hinze, Magneto quarter scale statue Age of Apocalypse version. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's got features lots of his customs on his channel too. I hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Statue Talk. Now we're gonna kind of have a little bit of a wonky schedule.
Yeah.
The next couple of weeks. Kwong is going out to Las Vegas for like the next month to do some house sitting out there. And not next weekend, but the weekend after, I'm going to be joining him. Him and I are going to go check out UFC 202, Conor McGregor against Nate Diaz, and go check out that fight. So schedule's going to be a little bit wonky, but we're still going to have some videos for you. Kwong is going to do his unboxing of the Symbiote Spidey. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Batman Arkham Knight busts. And then we got reviews of the Arkham Knight, Wolverine, Symbiote Spidey, and whatever other statues decide to come in. Yeah. Death Dealer on horse is going to be coming in at some point. In fact, PCS Goken is going to be coming in at some point. Yeah. Hopefully sooner rather than later. So lots of videos still coming up. And as soon as Kwong brings himself back out from Vegas, I may even do next Statue Talk by myself if it's taking you too long. So. But we got plenty of videos coming up on the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to check them all out. Now, if you're an addict like me or beginner collector like Kwong and you can't wait a couple of weeks for the latest statue news, previews, pre-orders, make sure you check out the website, statuereview.com, and give us a like on Facebook. Try to share all the previews and pre-orders and all the news from around social media to those 2 places. So it's a great place. If you want to get rid of all the political stuff from your wall and just look at statues, it's a great place to do that. So,
statue collecting is more than just a hobby. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, so I was watching a KFC commercial, and you know what they said? They said, extra crispy. It's not just a
Chicken.
It's not just a chicken. It's a lifestyle. It's like, what? That's my life. So remember, statue collecting is not just a hobby. It's a lifestyle. We'll see you next time. So Kwong, how much do you squat for the record?
Your daughter.
So my daughter weighs 60 pounds.
Yep, squat 60
And so that's your max squat is 60 pounds.
I don't know what my max squat is. I don't do it because of last time I hurt my neck doing it. So
60 pounds is like the barbell plus like
15.
a 10 on each side.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's good. You're good.